Okay, the mic is on. Oh, Orville's Gate. Okay. Let me check. Okay. Yes, thank you about telling me about Orville's Gate has fallen down, but Linda is on it. Thank you.
Hello.
Hi.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
Good. Donna?
Yeah.
I'm Pat.
Hi. I recognize you.
Yeah, I've been in that.
Yeah.
I live in Oregon, but I'm a friend of Debbie's.
Oh. Yeah.
Who do we have? That's my boy.
That's Benny. We have 4 puppies over there. And I'm going to do a talk right now.
Thank you. You can hang around, but okay, so can I tell you about today? Today was a little hectic. It started off hectic right from the get-go. When I got here, and there's chaos, welcoming someone who just entered the
I'm sorry,
sunroom.
that was wrong right there. I crossed the line.
Clear young manners.
Chaos had no-
Anyway, as I was saying, when I got here this morning, the pups were
Oh, you're just-
wide awake, very active, and had made quite a mess in their area. So before I could even think about making breakfast for Carlene or my dogs and Deagle Nut in the house, had to clean up the puppy pen, and of course they decided they were starving as well. I didn't have enough arms, legs, or the wherewithal. I was about to pull my hair out of my head when Grace arrived and Ward and Will arrived. So the troops pitched right in. We got the pups cleaned up and fed, and then went on for the rest of our day. Of course, my next most important task was to get Carlene her steak and eggs. Eventually, all the dogs did get fed, and eventually we got the house cleaned up. I wasn't sure it was going to happen. And then the other big event was Mr. Orville got neutered today. Grace took him down to Dr. George's and let me know they were on their way back, so we moved Addie out of that space. She is temporarily in the condo, but of course Opal is due to arrive, I think somewhere around mail call. Opal will go into the sunroom. Orville will stay in the back area. Opal will just be up front on one of the futons, and I believe Grace will take Addie to the guest house tonight with her and Orion. So there's a lot of shuffling around to do to make room for everybody that needs to be here. So that's where we're at. What else? We have Becky, who is a CP from Utah, came to visit today. She and her family have come to the Boston, New England area to do some sightseeing. They've never been this far east. I guess it was her son's high school graduation gift. So while the rest of her family is touring Portland, Maine, she's been hanging out here helping us. She did some cleaning down in the barn, and then she has been puppy sitting.
Call from private caller.
Okay, I don't have to
Call
answer.
from private caller.
I think we're all set there. So it's been great having her sit in there with them, because as cute as they are and as much fun as it is, you know, when I'm sitting in there, I'm not getting other things done. So I love being in there for a period of time, but it's really nice when somebody else comes to relieve me and do that. And I'm sure she doesn't mind so much. The phone's going crazy. I have no idea what's going on with this phone. Okay. Anyway, we just had somebody else come in whom I recognize as being here before, and she's from Oregon. So I don't know. I think she's a friend in the area, but she's from Oregon, so she's here to visit, I guess, for a bit. Never know who's going to walk through the door around here. Teresa was here earlier. I haven't seen her since she left. It was great to see her, and she had some friends visiting from California, and they all came by to see the puppies and the farm. So we had lots of visitors today. We didn't have quite as many regular volunteers as usual. It happens. But it's always nice to have visitors come, especially when they're able to stay for a few hours and actually pitch in and help us out. So. What else can I tell you? I don't know. Hi, Benny. I don't know what else is going on today. I believe Ward and Will are here until tomorrow, and then they're heading back home. I'm sure they have lots of stories to tell their friends. Getting warm again. We had a couple of cool days. Today's not too bad, but you can feel that it's getting warm, and I believe the prediction is the next couple of days are going to be somewhere around 90. So the muggies will probably be back, but that's okay. In a couple of months, we'll be freezing and it'll be snowing, and I'll be hoping for a day like today. So I try very hard not to complain. Even though I'm not a hot weather fan, I'm not a sub-zero fan either, so. Yeah, people thought they saw Opal before. That was not Opal, that was Miss Chaos. Opal has not arrived, and my understanding is she's coming somewhere around mail call. So perhaps she will make an appearance during mail call. At any rate, I know I will see her in the morning. Oh, let's see. Does Chaos get along with Opal? She did, yes, because Opal was one of Carlene's house dogs, and Chaos, Opal, and Bentley actually existed quite well together. Sometimes they would be in the main house, and sometimes they would be in the condo, but they have definitely all spent time together. So that should be fine. So Chaos can stay here as long as we have room, you know. So right now we have Orville back there. So with Orville, Bentley, Bailey, Tumbler, Chaos. We'll see. We will see. I don't know if she'll spend the night. I think she and Bentley might go to the condo for the night. But I won't be here, so it's just surmising on my part. Someone mentioned the twins are great kids. They are. They're very nice. They've been very willing to do anything we've asked them. The fact they put it to teepee was amazing to me. So I'm sure cleaning a kennel or two was nothing after putting up a teepee. Perhaps they'll come back next summer. Let's see. Are there any other questions? Because I don't think I have any other news to share with all of you. We do have a couple of neuters next week. I don't want to tell you the wrong names. I believe it's Zeppelin and I think Zeppelin and Spinner. And then I think Sid and Rocco are the following week, and I think that then completes.
Call from Ludvinsky T&K.
Okay. I believe it's Zeppelin and Spinner next week, and Sid and Rocco the following week. I know Zeppelin's next week, and I know Rocco's at the end. I'm not sure about the Sid and Spinner part, but it's 2 and 2, and then I pretty sure that's it. I think we're all done spaying and neutering. I'm not sure if you all heard me over the phones ringing here. Why is this phone ringing when she answered it? I'm sorry about the phones. I don't know what's going on. Oh, I see my boy Wilbur is sitting up somewhat alert. I predict around midnight, if you're up and watching, you'll see him running around ready to party. That's typically how the boys are. So it'll be interesting. I entered the last of the chicken bricks that Carlene has in her magic chicken brick drawer today. So any of you who have sent her chicken brick request, they have all been entered, and tomorrow I will hang those white sheets. If you sent me your if you sent me your email address, and there were only 2 or 3, I believe, I did email yesterday or the day before those numbers, so hopefully you got them. But tomorrow I will hang the sheets. I won't be here Saturday, so any that come in after tomorrow, either somebody else will put them on the sheet, or it'll be a surprise.
That one here, right? Yep. I love him. We've got you as a cleanup crew.
I've heard Opal is supposed to arrive sometime before, during, or after mail call. So somewhere, I would say, between 5 and 6 o'clock. That's a guess, but somewhere in that vicinity. Now there's 3 people cleaning up puppy poop in the kitchen.
That's going again. Because I wasn't done. Like, she was standing here close to me.
Okay, then, let me see what this last comment is. Is Teresa still work? No, Teresa doesn't work here any longer. Teresa, after many years, has left, and Linda is now the new Teresa. And Linda is here 5 days a week. She does not work on Monday or Tuesday, but she works Wednesday through Sunday. Teresa was, I mentioned, Teresa was here visiting today. Yeah, no, she doesn't work here anymore. And we miss her greatly.
Well, they can store right down the line. This one. Came up that way. Yeah, wear them out. Definitely wear them out. They were sitting there, like, I was there about 3 or 4 weeks.
So we're thinking Opal will probably have puppies next week at some point. I think Tuesday might be the earliest possible day. So I predict by this time next week we will be discussing Opal's new puppies. Okay, everybody, I'm going to say goodbye. I'm going to grab my little fur babies, and I'm going to head on home. Thank you all for tuning in. Have a wonderful night.
Linda? Where's Linda?
She's in there. Oh, she was.
I know, for a second, yeah, right.
Somebody just told me that the Christmas on the national or whatever. As far as.
They ate at 12:30, really shouldn't be. You're stuck, right? They really ate. That's 12 hours.
Oh, it's raining.
Jumping around.
Oh, where'd it go?
I'll go back and lie down.
Okay. almost ready.
The date?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't ring through on you anymore.
Does she live in the house? What's her name? Now that I hear it, I've heard it before, but it's hard to.
You guys gonna let me take pictures of you, or are you gonna just like run at your eyes? Yeah. All of you.
What are their names?
This one's Phoenix, Brad, Podrick, and Ned.
Ned?
Mm-hmm.
I knew two brothers named Ned and Led. You guys can do that.
Leave this drive there in case they need it.
Okay.
I'm gonna take one of those things.
Well, Bill, where do you think?
Where's that again?
Yeah, the dog is in the corner. Is he?
That's horrible, he just got fixed.
Oh,
He
right,
visited the
right,
house.
All right, because yeah, he had a blanket on him. I thought maybe he's just not feeling well or something.
Oh, yeah, no, he just got fixed, so he's. Thank you.
Yeah, he probably thought he was just going for a teeth cleaning and.
Yeah, then he comes back and he's
Yeah.
whining and crying.
I took my movies. One more.
There was one night I had the white big things on cleaning me up, and one of them was pulling the legs out.
Oh, how
Like, a little,
funny.
like, compartment. I was like, thank you for helping. I called her, William. Goodness. I was like, here.
Touch her ears, or his ears, I think. Oh, there we go. Tumbler, baby.
Tomboy, no, you can't.
Can't come.
There it is.
You have to wait. You have to stay there.
Call from Santa Barbara, CA.
You have to have like 8 arms. Yep. At least. She's like, oh, your phone.
Is that Tumblr?
Yeah, this is something.
How you doing, Batman? Hey, baby boy. Hey, sweet. How are you? Haven't seen you in a very long time. He's such a handsome, handsome guy. Still a handsome guy. They're not
They were like, you look like a zebra.
I can't believe how I am
Yeah,
there.
and I was like, oh, they're really cute. Like, you're so big.
Did you ever find out who you're looking for? Or Regina?
Regina, yes, yeah, they, yes, beautiful.
Amazing. I don't know where that came from.
Oh my gosh.
Well, it's with like a weird one, so. But which one isn't?
And her brother.
Yeah.
So I should ask her again. They're all smaller than us.
Here's what the spot on this tab.
Oh, that's good.
Here.
Then I lose it.
Call from
Oh,
Gerald
is
Jen.
there only one?
There was a second.
Oh, yeah. I had a litter of my poodles once, and one had a cleft palate. And you know, she kept it. I didn't know it at first. And she kept it just rolling her away. And so I thought, what's Tanya? commit turnovers. And then, but it's funny how they do, she just kept pushing it away. I know.
Somebody say it. Come on, just said you were good. Come on, let's go. Come on, buddy.